When we talk about male orbiters, we're not talking about friendship. We're talking about a relational dynamic. People who stay close by offering attention, validation, and availability, with an implicit hope of a romantic or sexual opportunity. The key point is that this creates a reinforcement environment that changes how real bonds form. An orbiter typically functions as a steady source of social reinforcement, compliments, fast replies, emotional availability, recurring support. Often it isn't explicit, it's subtle. Psychologically, this can operate like intermittent reinforcement, small doses of validation delivered unpredictably, which tends to build habit and even a dependence on attention. And here's the important part. This isn't about blaming anyone, it's about how the system is organized and which behaviors it rewards. In an existing relationship, active orbiters introduce something close to triangulation. A third element becomes an indirect regulator of the couple's emotions. That usually produces three consequences: reduced emotional security, attachment security. The partner senses a kind of diffuse competition and starts scanning for cues. That can increase hypervigilance, jealousy, and trigger anxious or avoidant attachment patterns. Boundary erosion. When there's almost flirting and constant availability, the couple ends up in frequent micro-conflicts about what's acceptable. The relationship spends energy on defensive negotiations instead of building intimacy. External self-esteem regulation. If validation comes from outside, normal dips in desire, routine, or conflict become a trigger to seek relief in the orbit, raising resentment and lowering teamwork. Even when she's single, keeping orbiters around can make serious connections harder for two main reasons. Emotional opportunity cost. Attention is a limited resource. If part of your reward system is being fed by easy, constant validation, your motivation to tolerate the early phase of a real relationship drops, because real connection is slower and requires vulnerability, frustration tolerance, and uncertainty. Social signaling and risk perception. Many men evaluate not only the person, but the context. An orbiter circle can signal, to some, low emotional availability, competition for attention, or future conflict. The result: a man may still be interested, but he tends to invest more cautiously, less depth, less commitment, because he perceives higher relational risk. The antidote isn't isolation, it's clarity and boundaries. Healthy friendship doesn't require flirting, performative availability, or being someone's emotional backup plan. If you want strong, stable bonds, you need an environment that supports emotional safety, consistency, and focus. Orbiters aren't proof of value. Often they're simply a system that rewards attention and charges the price in trust, stability, and real connection.